Daddy, go inside. Hi guys, welcome to Poker Powerhouse. So today we are playing on Pokerbazi. Tuesday Prime 50 lakhs guaranteed. Hope you enjoyed the video and the tournament which we played on late Sunday evening. So today the action moves to Pokerbazi. The 100x, 1000x series have started. So let's see how we run here. So it started at around 7:30 and we are starting at around 8 o'clock. This should be the third level, I guess. Yes, this is the third level. All right, beautiful 5-6. We are going to open this hand with two bigs. All right, so we see a three bet from Pahadish. Pahadish deep. Pahadi sheep. All right, so he three bets us in position from the button. But yes, we are going to make this call and we will go to the flop. And if you like the Sunday video, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe our YouTube channel. And if you have any questions, please DM me on Insta or Facebook on our page that is Poker Powerhouse. Alright, so we're waiting for Rohan 2869 to act. He seems to be disconnected. Meanwhile, let's look at his stats. Alright. So he has around 60 bigs left. And so on to us for 9 bigs. We'll make a call and we'll go to the flop. And the two call is alright. So we flop a flush draw with two ace. And Jack Sparrow takes donk lead. And even we will make the call, hoping to see a beautiful spade. Nope, we missed. We will have to let it go in case if he jams because... Alright, even he checks back. Alright, so no spades. So we will just check back. And we will have to let it go. Alright, so queens win. Right, no problem. So there was no spade. Unfortunately for us, the spade did not come up. Alright, so our table has changed. And we are here four ways. Alright, so three ways. Alright, perfect. I didn't want to play four ways. So yes, we got few more players joining us on the table, so that's good. Alright, so we've got two black tens. And we will make two big blinds. Alright, so we got a re-raise. If there is a caller, then we will bump it up to around 20, 25 bigs. And if there are no callers, then we might just bump it up to 15 bigs. Alright, so we've got a caller. So the flop is ace-6-6, so we will bet pretty small. We didn't want to see an ace, but unfortunately the ace has come up. So he three bets us, so we will make one smooth call. Hoping a 10 comes, a magical 10. Nope, instead it's a queen. So we will have to surrender this hand right here. This was not nice. Alright, so we lost quite a few chips at the beginning of the tournament. That's really unfortunate. We got tens and the flop did not favor us. He wanted similar kind of a flop the previous hand. Right, so he's betting big now. He's bet over the pot. So we will need a double up pretty quickly. All right, 3-6 of clubs. We are going to defend the big blind. And we do flop a pair, a mid pair with the backdoor equity. So we will just keep on calling him. Let's see how much does he bets. Or he decides to check back. Nope, he decides to go pretty big. All more than half the pot, in fact 70% of the pot. All right, the 9 comes up. He can have hands like 10 jack of diamonds, queen jack of diamonds. All right, so we do clip 2 pairs. So now we will bet over the pot somewhere around. In fact, we would just like to check over here. We will let him bluff just in case if he wants to. And if he decides to do that, that'll be great for us. Yes, that is what he does. So even we will go pretty big on him, hoping that he has hands such as 9, 10 or maybe 10s. Because why will he check the turn? He is not going to call us, I'm pretty sure. Because I've kept him on a busted flush draw like a 10 jack or queen jack or maybe a 9, 10 of diamond. Very unlikely of him to call me. Alright, he decides to make a call. Perfect, that's great. So that's pretty good. So we are back on the starting stack. Thank you, Mr. Sinha. Alright, so we've got a small pocket pair. Sixes. Let's try and hit a set. On tens, we missed. Hopefully sixes, they do stand. We got some, I hope we get some action flop like ace queen six sort of a flop with two hearts or two spades on it. That'll be great. Alright, so we four players so far. Now it's on Singe 8. Alright, so five players. And we miss. We missed completely. Though the flop is pretty good for sixes, but because it is five-way, so you can never be really sure about it. Alright, nope, we are not good. We'll have to let go. Especially not holding the six of hearts, so definitely we will have to let it go. Oh, alright, Broadway's. Okay, so he has made the bet of 50 bigs. Uh, so he's looking at all in, like wasteful, played with fours or threes, it seems. Threes. That is what I thought. He did played with fours or threes. So he clipped his set. Wish it would have been 3-6-9 board. That would have been awesome. Right, ace-6 offsuit. We will let it go out of position. Alright, so he goes for almost 50%. And we hold the ace of spades. If we would have been there in this hand, yes, we were definitely calling this bet. And good we were not there. That's the reason why we don't play such hands like ace-6 offsuit, ace-8, ace-9 out of position. It doesn't make any sense. Alright, queen deuce, we'll let it go. Queen deuce. So it goes check, check. Let's see now what the turn river comes. So the betting only took place pre-flop. The whole flop turn river goes check, check until as we see a bet from the last player, Abir Sinha. And yes, he decides to bet. But I feel he might get called off even by a 7 pair. Nope, no one had anything. Alright, queen 6 of clubs. We will defend against Mr. Abir Sinha. Yeah, we are getting good value as well. Good pot odds. Alright, so we flop the top pair with the worst kicker. Alright, so it goes check, check. If Yellowstone bets. Alright, so yes, he decides to bet half the pot. See, the bet sizing varies from. Okay, so I'll get back on that. For now, we've hit top 2 pair, which is pretty good. Hoping now for him to have. Okay, it goes check, check. So we will bet big over here. Going for pure value. And yes, we take it down. Alright, king 10. So yes, we are going to play this hand. Depending if there's no 3 bet. If there's a 3 bet, then yes, we are not playing. But there is no 3 bet. So yes, we will make the call. Against cinch 8. Alright, so there's a 3 bet. So we will let it go. Alright, so there's a cold call by Mr. Abir Sinha. And the flop is ace 4 5. Alright, so Sahil goes big, 75%. And he still makes a call. Alright, so this guy shoves over the pot on to cinch 8 to decide whether to make a call or not. Ace king. No, you cannot value bet ace king. Yes, and if you have a flush, then yes. But only a pair you cannot value bet over here. Because two pair of betters only going to call you off. Oh. And he could not leave ace 8. Wow. So Sahil gets complete double up. That's why you're never supposed to play ace 8. And how do they get paid, man? थोड़ू धीरे थी. ग्लास सबको बोलो. Alright, so now Sinjate is in the mood to give his remaining of the stack. Alright, so we've got beautiful ace jack of spades from on the middle position. So we are going to 3-bet this hand. And we will bump it up to 7.75. And we get a cold call from Abir Sinha. And even we get a call from Griezmann. Alright, so we will continue hoping that Abir Sinha goes out of the way as well as Griezmann. So we have a gut shot and a gut shot and back to nut flush and a overcard. So he decides to make a call, Abir Sinha. That's a blank. So it's an absolute brick. We would just like to check back. Alright, so yes, we did clip a pair. So we do have the showdown. He's not checking his king, queen. He might have 10 jack. That is what I feel. 10 jack is what I feel he has. Uh, or maybe queen jack sort of hand. So yes, I have to let it go. Alright, so we did not hit anything out there apart from the bottom pair. That too on the river. If we wanted an ace or maybe a 10, that would have been ideal for us. But yes, we didn't clip either. No worries. Right, so Sherlock of poker, bets big. And again, he makes a bet. Now, his betting range is very weird. On the flop, he bets big. When the turn, when it becomes very draw heavy, he bets pretty small. Alright, so Abirsina shoves on him. Let's see what Mr. Sherlock of poker decides with his tens or jacks. Can he find a call? Ideally, he should not call. He will eventually end up folding. That is what my assumption is. No, he makes a call. Oh, what was that, Abirsina? Oh, God. Crazy. What a call. Alright, Sinjay decides to fold. Alright, so we've got one caller. And we've got a 3 bet from the button, and we are definitely make a call hoping to clip a set this time so that we get complete double up because we are sitting deep. And yes, I can afford to make this call because the upside is way too much in this, because the way he has played, I'm sure he has oh, some big pocket pair sort of hand, or maybe an ace king. Let's try to clip a set with especially Sahil making this call. Alright, so we missed again. It would have been lovely if we could have clipped a set over here. If he has ace king sort of hand, he's going to check. Still no 7. Come on, show me one beautiful 7. Nope. Alright, so we didn't hit anything. We wanted one 7 on the flop, turn or river. All right, so guys, it's a break and we will be back in 5 minutes. Stay tuned. All right, guys, I'm back. And perfect, the break also got over. So we're right here on time. And starting the hand with 3-9. Very beautiful. આવાજ ઓછો કર. Oh, the spot has become pretty big now. Alright, so Sahil ends up checking. Ace 9 versus 10 Jack. Alright, so Sahil 3 betting Ace 9 offsuit. This was weird. Alright, so Sinj is limping, which is not a good sign. Obviously, King 4 view any which way is not going to play that because he might end up shoving now. That might be the whole idea behind limping, is what I feel. Nope, he makes a flat call. Alright, beautiful 5-8 of hearts. So we are going to open this hand. Alright, so we will flat from the button. Alright, so we're going to flat this as well, hoping that Griezmann does not 4-bet because he's playing pretty loose. Saw his opening range, Ace 9. So we will cold call this, hoping that he doesn't 4-bet. Yes, he doesn't. Alright, the window card was pretty nice, but unfortunately that was the only card which was nice. The other two have nothing to do with the hand. We will still continue against him in position because I might end up bluffing on him. Alright, so now we have open hand of, gut shot flush draw. So we have decent equity. So we will check back, hoping a 4 or a heart comes on the river. Perfect. A 4 is we've got there. So we will bet this pretty huge. Around 52 bigs is what we are going to bet. Hoping someone has an ace, a 2 pair or yes, 2 pair or ace. And because I'm the last one to act, so they might not believe me. So I might just make a bet. Especially me checking the turn even after the ace coming up, so no one is going to believe me. Yes, so this is what I was talking about. Thank you, Sahil. You did fall for the trap. Alright, so we got two ladies. So if he opens, we are going to flat, hoping Singe 8 shoves on us, or 4-bet picker does something out of the book. Come on, Singe 8, you can do it. This is the best spot for you to take it down. Okay. Alright, so the plan did not work as far as I know. So, but the board is pretty nice. Pretty safe for queens. Yes, there is a flush draw and a straight draw, so we are not going to slow play this anymore. We will bump it up to 4.5 bigs. Hoping the board pairs up with 3 or a 7. Alright, so this is a pretty safe card for us. So we will bet around 75%. In fact, we will make it almost 80%. Alright, so he folds. So we take down a good pot. I was hoping actually someone 3-betting because we both were out of position. There was button on 4-bet pickup plus a small short stack of Singe 8, but nope, it did not go according to the plan. It's okay, at times it doesn't work the way you want. So you have to be okay with. And if there was an ace or a king showing up on the flop, I would have given up and I would have folded the queens. But the flop did favor us, so that's the reason why I did continue. Alright, so we've got pocket rockets. So we are going to again open. We are going to open this time, hoping someone to 3-bet us. And we'll try to put in as many chips as possible pre-flop. Alright, yes, so we do get a shove from Singe 8. Let's see if Sherlock or Wasteful has some different plans, but nope, they don't have. So we will make a call. So it is aces versus ace 9. Pretty safe board, and yes, he's drawing dead. Right, ship it. Right, so Singe 8 rebinds. So he rebuys with 113 bigs. So Sahil, the non-believer. Alright, so we've got 3-6 suited. So we are going to defend a big blind against Singe 8. If there's no 3-bet, Alright, we missed, so we will let him take down the spot, though we do have backdoor straight draw and flush draw equity, but cannot continue unless he gives us a free card. Nope, he doesn't, so we'll let him take down the pot. Alright, so we've got ace 10 suited, which is a nice hand. Now if Zahir decides to open, we are going to 3-bet him. Anyone else, if they would have opened, then I was not 3-betting, but definitely him, I am 3-betting. Because from the button, his range definitely increases. He has a wide range to open from the button, and especially when I saw him from the small blind opening, ace 9 offsuit out of position. So yes, he's capable of anything. See, this is what I was talking about. Flatting didn't make any sense. Right, so one card gets there on the flush complete and straight complete board. So it goes check, check. Oh, he had flopped it straight with a jack high flush draw, and I don't know why did he play like that. Alright, another pair. Hopefully this time we do hit a set. Trying to hit a 5. Can we get a 5 on the flop, please? The dealer. We got pairs like 6s, 7s, queens, aces. But not even once we've hit a set. Yes, we didn't want to hit a set on with aces or queens, but definitely with 5s, 7s, 6s, and 10s as well when we got that. Alright, hopefully we hit a set this time. Nope, again we missed. We would actually like to just check back because it is 4-way. Alright, it goes check, check, and no 5 yet. I did want to see a 5. Five of clubs, a 5 of diamonds. Nope, we missed. Oh, wow. Clipping a spare on the river. Alright, 10 jack, we opened out of position from the hijack and we get a 3 bet. We would like to defend this because we will be in position hoping to flop trips or maybe 2 pair or flush. I'm sorry, straight. Okay, we just flopped a gutter ball. Can we hit a 9? A magical 9? Alright, so it goes check, set, check, check. So we will take a free card hoping to clip a 9. Nope. So we didn't clip anything. We'll have to let it go. Did he clip his set of queens? The reason why I called because we both were sitting pretty deep. We both are sitting pretty deep, and I was in position. Generally, it's not a call if you're not that deep, and if you're not in position, you have to fold 10 jack offsuit. But the only reason why I called was because I was in position and we are sitting deep. So yes, tried to clip 2 pair or maybe a trips, but yes, we did not even hit a pair. So no worries. We'll wait for a better spot now. Alright, so Cinch 8 goes pretty big on such a dry board. Just in case, even if he has Ace King. Alright, so this player opens 5 bigs and he gets a 3 bet. Very weird player, it seems. He's actually a spot for us, to be very honest. Yes, he is. Alright, we might see a shove. No, it's a fold. Alright, Jack 6. Alright, so we've got ace 10 offsuit. On the big blind, again Sahil, who likes to open on the button, which he does. So we are going to 3-bet him as usual. Last time we had ace 10 suited when he opened and we had 3-bet. Now we got a call off. Big blind calls. I was not expecting this. Alright, so 4-bet, definitely a fold. Alright, so we've got ace 3. We are going to open this to 2 bigs. Alright, so we get a caller and the flop is king 8-6, rainbow. So we will continue with 2 bigs. Hoping him to fold. Perfect. We take it down. Right, so we've got 7 deuce. So it goes check, check. Alright, blind increase. And yes, we picked up on the small pair. Hoping if something changes now. And we do hit a set this time around. So far, we haven't hit any set after picking up at least 6 pairs. But now, this time I've got a feeling we might hit a 4 of spade. That's what I feel, a 4 of spade on the flop. Just in case if there is any caller. Yes, there is one. So let's see one nice 4 of spades. Nope, I was wrong, but yes, it's a good board for us. 699. Now a 4 of hearts will do wonders. Now why will he take a donk? With what? His range is pretty weird. I saw him playing ace 8 3 betting ace 8 offsuit. Let's vote for a 4 4. Now this is not a good card. But yeah, we'll just check back. Come on, show me a 4. Nope. Instead it's a deuce. He can have hands like 5 sevens. So it seems that we're just not able to clip any set. With flush getting there, we are losing to almost every possibility of hands. Like 9 was there, he could have called me with 8 9, 9 10, a king 10, a flush draw, a 6 7. A four of heart would have been an ideal card on the river, but unfortunately that was not the case. Instead, it was a deuce of diamond. So nothing much we could do about it. Alright, so Griezmann goes big and he gets a call. Oh, we would have got there with the one card flush. Sorry, one card straight with the backdoor flush getting there. Alright, so he takes a donk. 28 bigs and Griezmann folds. Right, we've got ace 8. Would not continue with that. Alright, so it goes check, check. After the flush getting there. Alright, so he goes for a very small bet, half of the pot. And Sherlock of Poker makes it 40 onto 4 bet Pika. Decides to fold. And we've got deuce 5, non-defendable. Alright, 10-5. Again, non-playable. His opening range is very weird. At times he bets 5 bigs, at times he bets 3.5 bigs. It depends on his mood, I guess. Alright, so we get a caller. I mean, Sinjit gets a caller for 3.5 bigs. In fact, he gets 2 customers. Now, if he has hit something, he'll go pretty big, and if he has missed, he will not go big. That is how he plays. If he has a hand like King, Queen, or Ace King, he will go pretty big, but he missed, so he checked. On to Sahil, double one. So it goes check, check, check. Maybe he has hand like queens or jacks or tens. He definitely does not have a king. That's for sure. See, what did I tell you? Oh, he had king queen, and he now this hand he played very differently. Generally, he goes over the pot on the flop itself, or he goes pretty big on the flop, but this time around he played very smartly, which was definitely not expected from him. Deuce 4, obviously, we are not playing this hand. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Make sure to subscribe our YouTube channel and to like the page on Insta and Facebook, and start following us on the Poker Powerhouse. So now it's back to Sherlock of Poker, and he decides to make a call out of position against Sahil 1-1. So he faces the C bet. Right, Jack 7 on the cutoff. We are going to open this. Hoping 4 bet picker to fold so that we get the position. But he doesn't want to fold. So we opened with Jack 7 because we are in position. We were rather hoping the button to fold, which he doesn't. So let's see how it goes now. Let's go and check the flop with Jack 7 of clubs, and we missed. We missed completely, so we will not like to continue this anymore. Simply just check. Alright, so it goes check, check. And there's a king on the turn. So we would like to make a small bet now. Hoping that everyone folds. Perfect, so we will take it down. Ten fives of spades. Can't play the sand. Right, queen 7, unplayable hand, so we will let it go. We decide to fold. Excuse me, guys. Here comes a jam by Griezmann. And I believe he will get a walk. No, he gets a caller. So it's tens versus aces, and yes, aces have been officially cracked by tens. The action would have been the same, I'm sure. But he jammed pretty big with aces. Why would he do that? Alright, no problem. That's his call. That's the way he plays. But the action would have been definitely been the same on the flop as well. Overpair nut flush draw against the set. Alright, so he is tilting, I guess, now. Alright, so we've got 5-8 of spades. Yes, so definitely we are going to defend this hand against Sherlock of Poker. Hoping to clip something huge on the flop. This is not huge for sure. So we will let him take the pot. Take it down. एक red. Alright, so we've got beautiful ace-8 of hearts. So we are going to flat this against Griezmann because that's the way to go about it against him. Because we are in position, we can flat, yes, and we can obviously 3-bet as well. 3-bet and fold if there's a 4-bet. But yes, flatting is also an option. And 3-bet is also an option. So it depends on the mood. You can definitely 3-bet with this tag to Griezmann, and in case if he 4-bets, you can fold. So you know the exact strength of his hand. So he goes for C-bet. So he could definitely have ace jack, ace 10, ace queen, ace king. That is in his range. But yes, with the backdoor equity with top pair, we can take one call and see what the turn comes. What if the turn is an 8 or maybe a 5 of hearts or 7 of hearts or a 10 of hearts? So yes, we can definitely call in position and see what the turn comes. That's on Singe 8 and he folds. So it's a 3 of clubs. Irrelevant. Now depends on his sizing. We'll decide whether to call or fold. Yes, we are definitely folding this, showing him the ace. He definitely have had around, maybe he had a of somewhere around ace 10 or ace, in fact ace queen or ace king most likely. Yeah, so this time we will play it differently. We will 3-bet so that we will know exactly where we stand with this hand. If we see a 4-bet from him, then yes, we are folding it. Let's see what he decides. If he decides to 4-bet, then yes, again we will give up, and if he flats, then perfect. So we will take it down this time. Alright, so 3 hands back to back. We've got suited ace. So we will flat from here. This time around, hoping to hit at least the nut flush or maybe a straight. Alright, so we've missed again. We've missed completely. Let's go with a check. Alright, so Singe 8 bets 3.5. If there is a caller, we might end up calling, hoping to see a 3 or deuce of clubs. No, in fact, we will just fold. We will just fold. It's okay. Because calling, and if a deuce or 3 of clubs or any other clubs comes up, maybe a 10 or a jack of clubs, then the pot size becomes around 20 bigs, and then he might go pretty big on the turn, and we would be forced to make a call because we called the flop. So yes, you cannot call. Maybe he has hand like 10 jack, and he has hand like ace jack or ace 10, and now he doesn't have any showdown, so he will go for a bet. Right, so it was queen jack, queen jack. All right. Excuse me. All right, we've got jack 5. We will let it go. All right, so Sahil decides to open against a small blind. So it's a battle between small and big. And Sahil goes 33% onto the flop with king 9 6 of diamonds, and he gets a caller. And Griezmann instantly checks. Sahil checks back. Now it's on Griezmann to decide if he wants to bet or not. And he does bet. And Sahil makes a call. So it is king 8. So what did he call with Sahil? Alright, so the blinds have increased, and we've moved on to level 11th, and we've got beautiful king 10 of spades. We are definitely going to defend this big blind. Against wasteful gut shot, we will make this call, and we flop top 2. That's pretty good. So we will just check, hoping for him to have hand like king queen, king jack. So we will bump it up. We will make it 9.56, hoping a non-club turn comes. If he has ace king, ace queen, he's going to put it in right here, right now. Let's make it 20.3 and hoping to see a brick. We just need one brick, and in case if he has hand like king, queen, ace, king, he is going to... Alright, so he didn't do anything, so we'll take down a good pot. And again, we've got king 10, but this time it is not suited, but that's okay. We will again play this hand. Alright, so now we are not going to play this hand, because there is an immediate 3-bet by Sherlock of Poker against Singe 8. So you'll have to let this king 10 go. Guys, do let me know the king 10 which I played before this hand. Did I go too aggressive? Do you guys feel like that? But let me tell you that in case if he had a hand like ace king, ace queen, aces, then he was putting all the chips then and there on the flop, but he didn't have anything as such. That's the reason why he gave up, because it was a draw heavy board, straight draw and flush draw, so we had to go aggressively over there to protect our top two, though he did not have any clubs for sure, but I wanted him to feel that I have a club draw, and that's the reason why I was putting pressure on him. And a C bet, a big C bet in fact. Alright, so queen 3 offsuit. Three comes on the turn. What was this? 7-9 offsuit. We are not playing this. Oh, we would have flopped an open hander, but obviously we cannot play this as it is. It was a 3-bet pot. Though we would have flopped monster. And the turn would have been a disaster. Please call. We want to see that river. No, he doesn't call. No problem. Alright, so we've got ace queen of diamonds. So we are going to open this. Darwaja khulna na. Pragati. Jasmine. We got a caller from small blind and big blind. And we've got 2 overcards and a gut shot. Alright, so we are going to continue with a small bet. And we got a caller and we hit our nuts on the turn. So we will again go pretty small. We will not overbet, hoping for him to have a hand like 8-9 or maybe king jack. And he decides to fold. Yeah, we didn't have any other option. प्रगति ने तो बाहर भेजा। So the turn was very massive, but unfortunately we didn't get any caller. Eight nine offsuit. We are not going to play the sand from UTG for sure. So it's already we already on 11th level, and I believe the break will start in next few minutes. It's every 55th minute of 1 hour. So around 127 minutes to go for the late registration. So the average stack is 66,000 and we have around 91,000. So yes, we are about the average stack. That is one good sign. All right. So as I said, it's break now. So see you guys in 5 minutes. All right, guys, I'm back. So still 1.5 minutes to go for the break. So thank you once again, guys, for joining the YouTube channel. Make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe button, and do also follow us on Insta and Facebook. And if you have any questions, make sure that you ask us and DM me over there, and I will be answering all your questions. Okay, so I guess the blinds will also increase once the once we resume from the break. Right, so the play is going to resume now after the break. Let's hit few sets during this session. First, let's pick up a pair and then try hitting a set. So yes, the blinds have increased as I told you guys. All right, so he is disconnected, still not back from the break. All right, 3-6 offsuit. We are not going to defend a small blind with 3-6 offsuit. We would just let it go. All right, so there is a three bet by Sahil to wasteful gut shot. And here comes a four bet by wasteful gut shot. So I believe now Sahil might give up. He might not end up calling. Or does he go for a five bet jam? No, he does make a fold. Thought so as much. So 9-3, we are not going to defend this on the button. 8-3. Again, we're just going to fold this hand as well. Alright, Queen 5. We're not playing this hand. Alright, so now it's Wasteful Gut Shot who is disconnected. Okay, so it goes check, check. So he takes it down. And we have Ace 8. Middle position, we cannot play this hand. And definitely opening it, but cannot play. Here comes a 3-bet. And here comes a 4-bet. So now I believe Wasteful Gut Shot is going to give up. No, he decides to make a call. Alright, he goes pretty huge. And he gets a caller. This spot has become awfully very big. भैया क्या लेके आए हो? क्या हो गया भाई? कूलर हो गया क्या? टेंस किंग्स क्वींस. Oh, 150 for big blind ka pot. Two four. Cannot defend this as well. And our wasteful gut shot is tilting, I believe. And we are not getting any hands, so we are not able to get involved in any pots since the time the break got over. We've been running pretty sad, not getting good cards where we can get involved. What does he decide to do? 4-bet picker, flat calls. Now it's either a jam or a check. Let's see what does Mr. Wasteful Gutshot decides to do. Does he decide to jam or just check? I believe he's preparing himself to jam. And yes, that is what he does. On to 4-bet picker. Do you have a king jack? King 9. Oh, revert 2 pairs. Oh my god. This was really sick. Hello. Alright, so we've got ace king suited. That was pretty sick. Poor wasteful gut shot. Now we've got ace king suited. Let's see what style. Generally he does open from the button, but this time he doesn't. So we will just go with 3 bigs from the small blind. Hoping even he has ace X. Alright, so we miss the flop. So we will go with a small C bet. And folds. So yes, we take down the pot. That's sweet. Alright, so we've got ace queen of clubs on the button. And Sahil decides to open to 2 bigs and we will make it 6 bigs. We will 3 bet him immediately. And we get a cold call from 4-bet picker. Just running through Sahil's stats. And let me just run through 4-bet picker's stats. Because he cold called from small blind. Alright, so we missed again. But we would definitely go with a small continuation bet on this board with 2 overcards. Hoping a ace or a queen shows up on the turn if someone calls. Ideally, we would not want any calls. We would just want to take this pot down right here. Alright, so we do get a call. unfortunately. And alright, so we will again bet this, hoping that he decides to fold. We will go this time little bigger than 60%. We'll make it 22 bigs, 22.4. Hoping that he folds. Nope, he doesn't fold. In fact, he makes a call. He has to have flush draw, and he has. Or did he limp ace king from the small blind? King queen. Brutal. A queen would have been an ideal card on the turn rather than a king. Oh god. He lost a huge pot to 4-bet picker. Alright, so we lost almost 40 odd bigs. So we lost a pretty huge pot just a couple of hands ago to 4-bet picker. So we will need a double up real quick because we are right on the average stack. In fact, we are behind the average stack. Average stack is 71,000 if you see, and we have a stack of around 60,000. Alright, so we see a 3-bet from Griezmann and a shove and a snap call. So is it ace queen versus ace king? Ace king gets there. Alright, so we've got king 10. We are going to open this hand. So we get a caller. Alright, again we missed. We will just check back, hoping for a free turn, and the turn needs to be a queen. And he decides to bet 33%. We are going to call him off. Now more reasons to call off. Getting a good value just in case if we hit a queen. Alright, now we cannot call. You should have checked. Why did you bet, my friend? Check was a better option. Should have taken the free turn card. Why would you try to steal 4-way? Right now, definitely he's going to call. So it is ace 9 is 3 4. Ah, runner trips we would have made. Ace 9 he called. You were. Uh, ideally, you're not supposed to play ace 9. But yes, he did make a call. That was quite weird. So we are going to call Sahil. Alright, so we are going to open the hand with ace 2 soft suit in position against small blind. Most likely, yes. Has to be good. Ace high, king high. Alright, so jack 3, we are going to let this hand. In fact, we'll just take the safe route of just flatting. And let's see what Mr. 4-bet picker does. He bumps it up to 4.5. So we will make a call. And let's go to the flop, which is one club only. Hoping to see a 4 of a club. But rather we hit bottom pair. So we are not going anywhere with this hand for sure. Let's see what he decides. How big he decides to go against us. He decides to go pretty big. What could be his opening range? Ace king, ace queen, kings, aces. Is he going that big on the flop? Alright, so this, I'm not too sure whether this is a correct move, but I guess this is a bluff catcher. Why would we go so big? On the pre-flop he went big, on the flop he went big. On the turn he goes pretty big, as well as on the river. This is a bluff catcher, guys. Hopefully we end up in the correct spot. Oh god, he got lucky. He got massively lucky. Right, he got massively lucky out there by hitting the 3. Alright. Alright, guys, so this is it. We will be playing another tournament tomorrow. Alright, so we are drawing straight. In fact, we are drawing dead. All right, guys. So we will be playing another tournament tomorrow, not today. So no problem. So we'll grind it out tomorrow. So have a great evening and do make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe us on the YouTube channel and follow us on Insta and Facebook at the Poker Powerhouse. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great evening. Bye bye.